Hello dear viewers, you're watching ERi-TV English News Broadcast. I'm Bersabet Tagle, and these are the major headlines for today. World Food Day and International Day for Eradication of Poverty 2022 commemorated today. Seminar on Cultural Heritage conducted in Sawa. Ambush attack in Burkina Faso kills at least 11 people. And Syrian and Russian forces killed 20 Daesh terrorists in special operation. On your local news, World Food Day and International Day for the Eradication of Poverty 2022 was commemorated today, 17 October, in Mbadorho under the theme Leave No One Behind, Better Production, Better Nutrition, Better Environment and a Better Life. At the event in which ministers, representatives of UN institutions in Eritrea, as well as ambassadors of various countries took part, Mr. Arafine Berhe, Minister of Agriculture, said that the number one priority of the government of Eritrea since independence has been and still is implementing soil and water conservation programs both on and off farm. And to increase production and productivity, the government has been assisting smallholder farmers as well as small and medium-scale commercial farmers through the introduction of high-yield varieties and biofertilizers and pesticides. Minister Arafine further stated that the government is working to create conducive environment as well as ensuring food security and better nutrition with a view to ensure better life. Speaking at the event, Ms. Esther Lusepani, FAO representative in Eritrea, and Mr. James Wakiaga, UNDP resident representative in Eritrea, on their part called for joint cooperation in realizing the objective of the day. Speaking to Arena, Mr. Amani El Negasi, advisor to the Minister of Agriculture, on his part indicated that the government of Eritrea has been conducting various agricultural infrastructure development programs and has made substantial investment for expanding modified rain-fed agriculture and spade irrigation in cooperation with partners. At the event, certificate of recognition was awarded to exemplary farmers. Dr. Tsagay Medhin from the Culture and Sports Commission conducted seminar to students and teachers of Warsay Kalo Secondary School, as well as members of the National Service Training Center in Sawa, focusing on identification, documentation, and preservation of cultural heritage. At the seminar conducted on 15 and 16 October, Dr. Tsagay said that societal values, heritage, beliefs, traditions, folklores, festivities, laws, history, and arts are a reflection of the identity of a given society, and that strong effort is being conducted to preserve the national and cultural heritages by enhancing the awareness of the society. Indicating that Eritrea possesses ancient and historical heritage, including remains of Homo sapiens aged 125,000 years, stone paintings and calligraphies in the areas of Ad-Ayeh, Tsorona, Mai'aini, Galanafhi, Na'fak, Arura, Asmat, Ma'bele, and in other areas aged from 2 to 5,000 years, Dr. Tsagay called for strengthening participation with a view to properly study and document the heritage. Pointing out that perseverance and heroism are part of the Eritrean identity, Dr. Tsagay called for reinforced contribution in effort to return back the cultural heritage taken away by various countries, as well as to confront the attempts to demean the identity, culture, and history of the Eritrean people. Proceeding with your news, Merhano Hospital is registering commendable achievement in the treatment of drug-resistant tuberculosis patients, as well as increasing tuberculosis cure rate, according to Mr. Gabre Meskel Belay, Medical Director of the hospital. Speaking to Arena, Mr. Gabre Meskel said that 88% of the multi-drug-resistant in- and out patients treated at the hospital from 2019 to 2021 were fully recovered. Mr. Gabre Meskel further stated that since its establishment in 2011, with the objective of treating drug-resistant tuberculosis patients, Merhano Hospital has treated and discharged over 300 patients, and that each patient was admitted for up to a year and a half span, and that each is provided with 1,500 nafa monthly. He also indicated that the installation of modern medical technologies has helped the hospital in providing efficient service. TB carrying rate nationwide from 2017 to 2021 has increased to 92%, and this is according to the Ministry of Health. On your last report, we have an announcement from the Ministry of Health. 5 patients who have been receiving medical treatment in hospital in the central region have recovered fully and have been discharged from the facility. The total number of recovered patients has accordingly increased to 10,077, while the number of deaths stands at 103. The total number of confirmed cases in the country to date stands at 10,182. Ministry of Health, Asmara, October 17, 2022. Dear viewers, and I'll be back with your international reports after the short break. Welcome back. According to security sources, jihadists killed at least 3 soldiers and 8 civilian auxiliaries in an attack on Saturday in Burkina Faso's volatile north. The soldiers who were patrolling with the auxiliaries were caught in an ambush in the districts of Barum, said one source. Another source confirming the attack said the toll could rise, adding that 2 people were still unaccounted for. The latest attack comes after September 30 coup that ousted Lieutenant Colonel Paul Henry Sandaogo Damiba, who himself seized power in January, and a day after 34-year-old Captain Ibrahim Traore was named as his successor as transitional president. One of the world's poorest nations, Burkina Faso has a long history of coups since independence from France in 1960. Thousands of people have been killed and nearly 2 million have been displaced, and more than a third of the country lies outside the government's control. On today's last report, Russian and Syrian forces have reportedly killed at least 20 members of the Daesh Takfiri terrorist group during a special operation conducted in the south of the Arab country. Russia's news agency reported that the operation took place in the town of Jazim in Syria's Daraa province and was performed by Syrian forces supported by Russian aircraft. The fatalities, it said, included 4 organizers of a terrorist attack that killed at least 19 Syrian government soldiers and wounded as many as 27 others on Thursday. The terror attack targeted a bus carrying the forces near the Syrian capital of Damascus. According to Sana, the attack saw the terrorists detonating an explosive device that had been attached to the vehicle. Daesh invaded Syria in 2014, unleashing a campaign of bloodshed and destruction against the country. Syria's allies, Russia and Iran, however, rushed to the country's support, respectively providing the Syrian military with aerial backup and military advisory assistance. The combined effort helped Damascus reverse the Takfiri's gains until the outfit was eventually defeated in late 2017. Daesh remnants, though, keep staging sporadic attacks throughout Syria, attempting to regroup and unleash fresh violence against the nation. You're still watching us on ERi-TV, dear viewers, and now recap of today's major headlines. World Food Day and International Day for Eradication of Poverty 2022 commemorated today. Seminar on Cultural Heritage conducted in Zawa. Ambush attack in Burkina Faso kills at least 11 people. And Syrian and Russian forces killed 20 Daesh terrorists in special operation. Dear viewers, that was it for today. Thanks for watching.